So Tyrese has wasted no time. He wants to set the record straight with his ex-wife on a couple facts that in the last video on her regrets of divorcing him. This is an important lesson. Tyrese dropped bombs on his ex-wife.
All right. Hold on. Look, man, I was not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral. She is loving it. Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your one-year-old child, your innocent one-year-old child. We both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a one-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless.
Damn.
None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage.
Wow.
So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't.
And that is how they get them sometimes. If you're a celebrity, you know, you got to be the cool chick. You can't be a chick that's out here wanting materialism. But deep down, is that in fact what you want? A lot of times, a lot of those women, they come in and are so like they know the right things to say, they get found out. You can only hide for so long. Is that what happened in the Tyrese situation? Yeah, he's saying that she's not who she says she is. They're not who they say they are. This is the Tyrese we needed to hear this whole time. Tyrese seems so clear and concise about his thoughts about this particular subject, and I think he's in a much healthier place, and so he's able to go back. I mean, I don't necessarily recommend, you know, going back and forth with your ex-wife, baby moms on the internet, but like I said, Tyrese didn't waste any time. He heard that narrative that she was putting out there and her desire to come back, and this is him checking that behavior.
If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say.
Not boo-boo.
You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't.
Boo-boo.
Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and fucked up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think I would have a song entitled I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called Love Transaction if I didn't realize that it was never love, it was just a transaction? This is about money. You've hired 3 law firms trying to fucking suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup. You already tried to ask me to come back. You already tried to reconcile. I told you I was in a relationship with Zelly.
There it is. And I said that in the previous video. I was like, if he's already moved on, this is not going to happen. This is not going down. But that being said, is it the right decision for her to try to get her family back? It is. But that ship may have sailed already. And in that case, plan B, plan C. You understand? So it does now, knowing all this, and you know, I said this about the Tyrese too. Tyrese is having to pay for all these lawyers too. That's why he's $1 million in the hole on all the lawyers that she hired, you know. So we got to look at how she acted outside of the relationship that is informing this response. You know what I mean? And that's something she's potentially leaving out of how she's doing this Get My Husband Back podcast situation.
And I was not willing to go and break this off or cut this woman off because you decided to wake up on a Wednesday and come back and play in the sandbox. Everything about the way you left me was heartless. It was evil. You never considered me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her 2nd birthday apart. And if you really are really suddenly caring about the effects that you've had on me and your family, why don't you sit these lawyers off of me? Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more. $20,000.
Hey, that seems like a fair request. That seems like a fair request. Now, that's what I'm saying. Does she get mad after this? If she gets mad after this and continues to press him, to pursue him in the courts, then all this was cap. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can't then come back and say, no, I'm mad. And as a word of advice, as I've seen in this life, a lot of times when women are able to release the man, they get blessed in ways they cannot imagine. A lot of women like fighting over these nominal sums, you know, down the line. This is not a nominal sum. This is $20,000 a month, right? But you're causing so much strife and stress in the relationship between the father and the daughter. If you have really matured, there might be a place where you can just release him entirely. Because like I said, you kind of painted yourself into a corner, Samantha. Now Tyrese has the leg to say, yeah, your actions aren't matching your words. If you were this remorseful person, if you were this person that wants to get back together, in theory, then why are you continuing to go on this path of destruction?
$20,000 a month for a child? Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said. You're trying to crack the prenup. And it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired an attorney. I had a prenup. Everything that I was supposed to give you in the prenup, I gave it to you. You want more. And it's been 3 years.
Wow.
I've moved on. I'm with Zelly. You moved on. I don't even want to tell the first you started dating when we broke up. Because you're going to go viral from that.
What?
If I were to tell who you started dating as soon as we broke up, you would go viral from that. All you want is attention. You want Facebook followers. You want Instagram followers. You're trying to be a life coach and you're trying to get niggas to drink the Kool-Aid. You f***ing with a real one right here. Everybody can see through your bullshit. I may be alpha. I may be loud. I may appear to be a narcissist, as this was saying in the comments. Girl, you was good to leave that nigga. He's a narcissist. No, she's a narcissist. Not only is she a narcissist, but she's a sociopath as well. And what is a sociopath? Someone who will maliciously and vindictively do some shit, fuck over you, hurt you, be made aware of the fact that they inflicted trauma and pain on you, and not even call you and text you to say they sorry.
Oof. Spitting.
Did you think about the effects that it was going to have on me or our innocent child when you left me the way you did? Did you think about anything? No, it's all about Samantha. So now, go ahead and chase whatever career you're trying to chase. Go ahead and go viral. Go ahead and keep doing your goofy podcast and Miracle Mondays and whatever the else you're trying to build. Over here, I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs the way Adele released songs about her ex-husband, the way Jasmine Sullivan and Mary J. Blige release songs about their exes when they get cheated on, lied, get fucked over, when they go through painful relationships that come to an end. I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs, singing about how I feel about Samantha with confusing me wanting this woman back. If I wanted her back, I would have got her back. I don't want Sam. She may be saying that she was thinking about, no. If you had people in your ear when you left me, those same people are in your ear 3 years later because the lawyers are still on my back every day. I was married. I was with this woman for 5 years. I never cheated. I got more access to than most niggas I know. I was a good man, a good husband, and very, very focused on my family and my children. And the $2,500 or $2,600 that I was giving Samantha, since she decided to leave me, I was giving her that for 2 years straight without a court order. She's trying to get something that she's not getting because the prenup is protecting me. So at the end of the day, man, listen, I am not here to have any of y'all to keep drinking the Kool-Aid. Y'all are going to have to wake up and understand that when relationships and marriages ends, contrary to what the world believes, it ain't always a cheating man who's verbally and physically abusing you, f***ing over you, doing something. It's very simple. If it ain't about Samantha, it ain't about nothing.
Wow. You said a lot there. Yeah, man. But yeah, Tyrese is very clear on how things went in the resolution of that marriage. And he's making some clear points here that indicate that whatever Samantha is now saying on the podcast might indeed be for her promotion, her advancement. Because these things are very deliberate. You don't get 3 lawyers because you want to get your family back or you want to get your husband back. It sounds like Tyrese was prepared for this moment. And how was he prepared? An ironclad prenup. Shout out to the lead attorney. He's been telling us, despite some other people's opinions about it, that a prenup can be very effective in certain situations. In a case like this, you've got that ironclad prenup. There's going to be a hard fight ahead of the woman to break it, to get alimony. Could that be a reason for a change of heart? If you see that you're not going to win, could you be like, just kidding. I want my family back. That's very manipulative, and to sneak out, to hear the fact that she snuck out in cover of night, covered up the Ring cameras with face masks. And, this is the other thing, ladies, that you can take away from this because, he talks about her relationship with her mother and what her mother might have given to her as advice. Your family, love them as you may. A lot of times they'll have you out here looking crazy. They might give you some advice that might lead you down a path that you normally wouldn't have taken against your own instincts to stay and have you out here single. So it sounds like Tyrese's mind is made up about this. And I think that's a good place for him. Like I said, he sounds more clear and more precise than I've heard him in years. And, you know, he expressed his issues when they were medicating him, and it was making him kind of exhibit signs that were out of the norm for Tyrese. But you don't pull yourself up by your bootstraps by accident. So whatever he's doing now, stay right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I had forgotten about the relationship with Zelly, which I think also got off to a rocky start based on some things that she had said or their interactions on live, but it seems like they've worked through it and they're still together. You know what I'm saying? And this is the sad state of women who leave, you know, because you think, oh, well, he's not going to be the same without me. You know, you strike him hard, take his child, he's not going to be able to bounce back. But Tyrese has proven the fact that happens in most cases after these divorces is that the man is able to rebuild, dust himself off, lick his wounds, and find another woman that's more cooperative. So this is a hard lesson here. And I would hope Samantha can really, like I said, take some different actions if in fact she was genuine in what she was saying. Allow that man to have a relationship with his child without having to pay you. You'll be blessed beyond expectation. It's a lot of times the people that hold on to that little bit of child support, they hold on to that idea that, you know, because just like Tyrese said, he said, I'm not going to take care of my child. And if you made the right decision on who the father of your child is, you should be in that position. You know what I mean? Like, you know, then eventually your child will have their own relationship with the father. But you being married to him and you having a child by him doesn't require him to take care of your life going forward as far as alimony. And if he's saying this prenup is what it is, this is what it is. Reality. You got to face facts that this is how it's going to be. And you're doing well on your YouTube channel, so continue doing that. Start building a brand in different ways. Maybe even talk about this so that you can be a beacon to women who are going through similar things or will go through similar things. This can be a teaching example. Like I said in the last video, best of luck to both of you. You know, seek good counsel. You know, seek people who can bring you closer to what you want. Because there's something on the other side of this. And having 3 lawyers, that's excessive. That's just running the bill up. And if 3 lawyers can't beat this thing, I think somebody's trying to tell you something. But the instinct was right. But you should have had that instinct shortly thereafter. After you realized you were away. Damn, that was a good situation I gave up. That was a good man that I left behind. And like I said, I hope more women can learn from this example. Anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. If you want to see more, please watch one of these. This is Faucette Media.